Hello! Thank God that finally worked. I don't know why it wasn't working a second ago. Hello and welcome to the Autotrader. I don't know what my chair just did. It just like broke. Welcome to the Autotrader 200 from Echo Park Speedway. Yeah, because that's what they call it for some reason. And we're here for 130 laps. This is the first ever time that the first Atlanta race is. I don't actually know if it's the first ever time, but unfortunately the Fold 2 on our Quick Trip 250 is gone. The 250-miler Atlanta opener is also gone. It'll just be 200 miles. But that's okay, because this race is probably going to suck. Anyways, let's go track side, and we'll talk to other people. Like, hey, guys.
It's like that parachute game in elementary.
Everybody stand around the triangle right here. Everybody. We're going to do a salute to three things. Figgy Earnhardt, Harley, and most
Figgy
of all,
Earnhardt is not real.
Holly.
Figgy Earnhardt is as real as it gets.
Hey, get over your 12 and Gert. Okay, they're just going to do whatever. No, not that, A. All right. You guys ready? Everybody. Wait, where's Carl?
Carl thinks he's special.
All right, it's okay. We can Gert this. Everybody, somebody take a screenshot of this off. All right. Everybody, a moment of silence for Figgy. F in the chat for Figgy.
6 months without Kirk.
Shut
28
up!
years without Figgy. Or like that one guy said.
Figgy died for us, dude. And Carl is not even here to see it. Who's back there? It's Pablo. Pablo and Carl they're disrespectful.
Carl's
And
trying to
Holly,
hop out his car. I can see it.
Everybody say Holly in the name of Holly.
In the name of Holly.
Holly will make sure this race is not mid, okay? We got this. TP me. Carl isn't even here. We're just gonna stay in here for pre-race things, so. It's Pablo.
Sure, whatever. I don't feel like doing interviews, so we're just gonna do the anthem, and then this is how we're gonna stand, I guess.
Yes, and rethink back up just a little bit. Or just a little off tempo. Sean, you gotta teleport Carl, by the way.
Bro. He's so mid. Carl, you're lucky you're black.
Yeah, you're lucky you're black. Carl, get in line. You get the line yourself. Alright, this is for Holly. The nation's colors. Jesus. And Figgy Earnhardt.
Yep, whatever they say, man. Alright, please guys are able to move your ass for our nation's colors. Alright, and who do we make do the command? If 12 would actually do it, I'll do it. Or I'll let him know. Alright.
I want to do it.
Alright, well, let's see. You might want to get to your cars, though, if you're about to do this.
Alright. Wait, who's doing the anthem?
No, you mean the 12 guy.
Who's the 12 guy?
The guy named 12.
Rethink, you know your car is not on, and it's going to mess up the way the game looks. I hope you know that, bro. It's not funny.
Nice job, Ethan, already getting in your car. Stop trying to get out of it.
No one told you.
Ethan, are you brain dead?
Get in your car. Are you brain dead?
Are you brain dead?
You're brain dead. Guys, Ethan is upstairs, and then it's us walking downstairs.
If 12 does not come up in the next 15 seconds...
Us walking downstairs.
And then somebody
Then I'm
else
gonna
is
do
gonna
it.
do it.
I have to be the energy today, bro.
11, 10,
10, 9,
9,
8,
8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
7.
7,
6, 7.
4,
Figgy,
3.
6, 7.
Alright, he's not doing it. So, alright.
I guess it's just me.
Uh, who wants to do it? First one to
Can you
Me.
say
just do it?
me in chat gets to do it.
Yeah, because you're gonna be able to
It
see it.
tagged. It tagged. It's tagging.
When were we supposed to say it, Sean? You didn't give us a countdown or anything.
I just
Son,
said first
I
one to
said
say
it,
me.
but it tagged.
Well, Pricky,
I
you
said it,
have
but
not done it in like years, so you might as well.
I haven't done
Drivers,
it in
start
years.
your engines.
Wow. You complained about it tagging to give us that command.
I want to get this over
Figgy
with,
gave
bro.
better commands. Figgy gave better
Figgy is fictional.
commands. Respect to the Figgies. Nobody's even in their cars.
Yeah, get in your
I'm in my
cars. We're not going till everyone's in their cars.
Carl, Pablo, Figgy guy at the front, who I can't really
You go
say.
get in your car.
Pablo, get in your car, bro.
We're not going until everyone's in their car. Or
Okay,
I'm
son,
not
he's just not gonna get
telling
in
y'all
his
to do
car, dude.
anything.
Notice how everybody's in his.
Diego.
Alright, well, we will
Dude.
sit here and wait. Okay, thank you.
He didn't get in his car. He left.
No, he got
Did
in his
he
car.
actually?
No, he got in his car.
Dude's just lying.
Okay, you
Just getting
can
your
go to your
line.
guys' VCs now, or whatever.
Then I'm gonna move you.
Wait, Gamer, moving me.
I'll move curve too.
Alrighty. Alright, so... let me tell them what pace speed is. We're gonna start 70. We're gonna go down pit road anyways. I don't know why everyone's going, but it's whatever. Alright, so as they roll off, let me turn on my audio, because it needs to be on. Alright, let's get to the cars now. So, I tell them to pace 70 and they're pacing 90. Alright. I believe... Oh, I forgot to tell them double up. Alright, whatever. We'll do that next time. Okay, so... everyone's here, so I'm gonna just tell them to pace 90. Alrighty, I don't know. I'm sorry for not talking. Alright, so they're gonna come down pit road, probably check their pit speeds and check their pit stalls. This pit road at Atlanta is very awkward. It's a two-section pit road, if that's what you want to call it. It's not the actual name, but that's what it's called. And then you have the second section, which is 45. You have to be really careful going into the second section, because stuff like really aggressive speed glitching can happen if you're pushing. And I think that's why Ethan's going 40. And that's gonna cause a whole bunch of problems, because, yep, their speeds are gonna be so glitched. And Rethink is in the grass. Nice. Who is supposed to be in second? It's Kirby. Why is Kirby back there? Alright, whatever. I'll tell it double up at the front stretch since you guys are being dumb. If there is lag issues, that will mean Javin and Tony get cut off. But Javin's not even here, so... Let me just double check all the decors and stuff works. Okay, yeah, that works. Alrighty. So, as we get ready for the green, for the first time in a while, I know it's been a while since we've raced, we will see the first racing in this month. Because it is really slow lagging. Hopefully it's not too big of an issue mid-race. If it is, then oh well. We'll have to do something about it. As we get ready for the green, I still lag there. Green flag here at Echo Park. And inside gets a horrible start. And we already got cars 4 wide, and that is in the middle. Now back down to 3 wide. And Pablo and... no way, they don't already wreck. They hold on to it. Somehow they're still racing clean. Or still green. I'm impressed, but Kirby leads. They're now double file throughout the first 2. It's gonna be Landon who leads... no, Kirby who leads the first lap. And now 3 wide for the lead. It was Rethink and Kirby and Landon. Ooh, this slow lag is gonna get really annoying. Real fast. And Ethan's just gonna back out. And 4 wide. 4 wide doesn't usually work at Atlanta, but it's doable if you know what you're doing. And that's a wreck. No, it is not. They're gonna still be 4 wide. And that's gonna be caution. Already called it. Caution's out. I don't know why they're still going. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna start by getting rid of Tony. Because he... we're just gonna start with that. Because as much as I don't really want people to not be able to race, but as much as I don't want, or whatever, or as much as I want them to be able to race, it's just not gonna happen. We'll see if that helps. It's 1 car, I doubt it, but Let me open. Oh, let me open pits. Alright, so pits are open. We'll see if anyone takes or doesn't take. I'm assuming everyone takes. Everyone's probably going to jump on every opportunity you can to get fuel. And or tires. Alright, and here they come. Into the second pit road. You gotta be careful about pushing and speeding. And, yep, that's a nice couple speed glitches. It looks like the 17 stays out. He's the only car to do so. 25 is all the way in the grass. And there goes the 60 into a stall. They got everyone coming in. I think the 17 understands that there's going to be more cautions, so it's not really worth pitting right now. 23 speed is definitely broken. And this nice, awkward first set of stalls. I'm guessing Ethan was just taking fuel. Yeah, a couple of these guys just taking fuel. And they're going to get out. They're actually going to be 3 wide. Not what you really want to do here at Atlanta. And it'll get out Pablo and then Xander, then Kirby. I guess Xander's just going to give up the spot. Alright, there's a choose cone midway down the back straightaway, right about at the middle. Yeah, right there. And they'll choose. I think Landon went high, but I'm not going to do anything about it because I'm too lazy. Still felt some slow lag. Great. Only thing I can do to fix that is by... I might have to turn on toggle decor myself. I wonder if that would help. Green flag. 17 leads. Except now he doesn't lead because he gets kind of ditched on the restart. Even though we don't really need it, I'm gonna go ahead and try turning it. Where's the button? I'm gonna go ahead and just do it anyways. Oh god, Landon spinning. Yep, and that's another caution. Carl's in the grass, reckon. So if we start cutting off more cars, it'd be Pablo. Let me turn off toggle decor and infield. I guess myself. Why are they pacing so fast? And now my thing is wrong. Alright, let's see who's leading at the time of caution since... I guess for anyone that had to qualify but got cut off, I'll give them like 5 points as compensation. What the hell is Ethan doing? Ethan's not even gonna be able to get to his stall, isn't he? Oh, yep, he missed it. Alright. Oh, wait, I just realized. I need to do something. I forgot to delete the flag. Because that is definitely a big issue. That was gonna cause problems. Alright, good. They know to pace slower. Alright, so... hopefully deleting the flag will help. It didn't really occur to me that that was a cause of lag. We'll turn that off for now. I'll turn it on back later. Alrighty. So the teammates will go inside, and 4 cars will jump up to the top. There'll be 4 cars in a row on the top. And it still is lagging. Or still lagging. It still continues to slow lag. We'll have to cut another car off. Or we'll take volunteers. Because we'll do that. So far, so good. They make it clean, and it's still lagging a bit already. Double file throughout most of the pack already. The inside gets a little bit of a lead down the back straightaway. The outside's trying to contend with the inside. Nice slow lag there. 23 is going to have to go up. Jesus Christ. You know, part of me is confused to now. Like, I feel like slow lag makes it, like... that's probably going to be another caution. Oh, nope, because the 23 spins himself around in front of everyone. And that wrecks Pablo, so that's another caution. Alright, we'll cut another car off. This is like bribery right here. Looks like Carl, ooh, did Cricket make it? Alright. They're gonna stay out, I guess. Who's in stage? Javin, I had to cut the last, I had to make it down to 10. It's like really slow that game, sorry. I'll give you points for qualifying though. I guess Pablo is going to be getting an honorary 10 points because he's going to get kicked if no one else leaves by the next caution. Green flag, and we go lap 15. if we can make it to the end of the stage without like 4 or 5 cautions, I won't remove anyone. But if we have another caution like the next like 10 laps, then I will have to remove Pablo. I have to remove someone. I don't even understand why it's so laggy. Or slow laggy. Side by side for the lead. It's Carl, and then the 17. 17 jumps down. He's gonna... Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, never mind. I thought Pablo was gonna take it, but... Alright, 17 leads. Still, that slow lag is really annoying. And 17 leads, single file. Oh, God. I believe 12 took it. Alright, so 12 took it, so it is still lagging. Alright, I need to sort this out. So, Tony... And... I'm only giving Javin 5 because he didn't start the race. So, start with Tony 10. Oh, shoot. Javin 5, he didn't start. And then 12, 10. Okay. Wait, did somebody else leave? What the heck? There's only 8 cars. Alright, well, instantly, it's better. Oh, well, as I speak about it, it gets worse, but it's better now. So they're 4 wide. No, 3 wide. So wait. We had Tony, there was 11 cars. Tony left. 12 left. Who else just left? I'm confused. Oh, Pablo took it. Okay, Pablo took it. Let me add that then. I know it's kind of pity points for leaving, but I mean, the only way we're gonna get a race in, that's not gonna be total crap. So 3 wide. Multiple lanes do work here at Atlanta. Ethan way down below the line. 20 to go. Landon leads. Well, no one else can leave now because the 8 is the minimum race to begin with, so hopefully no one leaves. I guess now would be a good time to check speeds. One thing that is interesting here at Atlanta, speeds are much actually slower than Daytona and Talladega. Like at Daytona and Talladega, we'll sometimes see them going to 200s. Here, as you can see, we're not even seeing them going past 184. So, they go much slower here at Atlanta. Is they're 3 wide, and it sucks because I know that this racing would be good and there's more cars. It's just, for whatever reason, it's slow lagging. It's not going to be able to handle it. I'll probably need to do some sort of optimization. I thought it was optimized enough, but I guess not. Since there's barely anything in this game. 18 to go for the stage. 3 wide for the lead. Going down on the 60. They're side by side. Kirby says, "My bad, bro." Everything way down under the line. Now 3 wide for the lead. Almost gonna go 4 wide. Kirby in the 60 takes over the lead. Now down the back straightaway, the 17 and the 60 in the lead. They have control. It is this lag, man. It's so annoying. I guess actually I'll wait till at caution to check the fastest laps. So I guess fuel-wise, I believe we're fine to make it to the end of the stage. The 45 jumps all the way under. I believe we're fine to make it to the end of the stage. I can't be too sure. Let me go to someone back here. Alexander. Let me get a look at our gyro camera. I haven't really used this all that much. As it's kind of singled out a little bit. No one really on that high side when you got two cars up there. I think they're stuck up there. I don't know if they want to be up there, but I mean, they are, so. Oh, Kirby gets ditched a little bit. Then Ethan just gets pile driven by the 45. And now down the front straightaway. Ethan kind of just sitting out there. Kirby gets ditched by the 17. 3 wide there. And Ethan off the gas, trying to save some fuel. Fuel saving, it's not actually as effective as it was back at Daytona. Because at Daytona we saw that fuel saving was... that's actually how Rethink won the Daytona 250, is from fuel saving. He saved enough, he made it to the end. Had control, and it just worked out in his favor. And almost just causes a wreck was Ethan. Like I've said, I would love to have more cars racing, but it's just not going to be possible. Hopefully, I mean, they get like a free 10 points, and 10 points is a lot in some cases. Like, that does not hurt for average points, like, at all. If anything, that will improve it for some drivers. And now, so side by side, it's Diego and Ethan for the lead. And Ethan trying to get past the 45. And now 3 wide as Diego gets up. The 60 trying to get past him. He will get past him, actually, as we come to 11 to go. In the stage 1, 101 laps. Excuse me, 101 laps to go. Landon in the lead. And 17 just kind of side slammed the number 5. And to go, and 100 laps to go. As I spoke at the beginning of this race, it's a shorter race than last season. Last season, we had the Folds of Honor. It was actually the Patriotic race last season. Folds of Honor Quick Trip 250. It's been 250 miles since season 9. I think it's season 9. It was different. I could be wrong about that. But it's been like this for, or it's now 200 miles. So it's a bit more relaxing to be the 4th, it should be the 5th race, but for reasons, we're doing Phoenix next week. So, side by side for the lead, and now it's going to get more dicey here as we come to the end of the stage. I believe everyone's good on fuel, except for maybe, yeah, everyone's good on fuel. They might need to, might save a little bit. And 3 wide for the lead now. That was the 60 and the 5 and the 17. The middle lane itself, like 3 wide doesn't work real well, but double file does. You can make the outside work on double file. It's just when it's 3 wide, it just doesn't work that well. And I'm guessing it's because that middle lane is easier to run than the outside. But I don't know, I'm not a driver. And so, yep. So Cricket leads. They're singled out almost the entire pack here. Except for Xander, who now gets out of line. And that quad block number 25. 7 laps to go as we come down the back straightaway. Ethan kind of under the line. The outside lane kind of coming, but they don't really got anything behind it. I don't know how I screwed that up so badly. Coming to 6 laps to go. And now the 17's getting passed by the 99. 3 wide for the lead. And now the 17's got to duck behind the 99. Actually, he's just going to drop all the way to the back. And that's going to hurt that 99 a lot. Unless they can get that outside lane rolling. Because that's what they're trying to do right now. The 45 up top. 25 behind him. Trying to get that outside moving. But it's not going anywhere. With only 3 cars. Which is basically half the field. We don't talk about that. And now they got some cars behind them. They got 4 up top, except now, no. They're not really going to go anywhere, because that's all those Chevys up there. Kirby in the lead. He almost got pole. He started second, and Kirby below the line. That could have been bad. You know, might be loose. Never mind. And Carl gets under him. And the 17 dives way below the line. 4 laps to go. And in the wall goes the 5 doors, the 54 under the line. No real help on that outside, nowhere to really go. And why is the 54 all the way under the line? Okay, hold on. I might need to look back at that. Rethink just kind of went way under, did not even try to back up, and just forced the 25 out of the line. Oh, and there goes the 99. Single car, and he saves it. Still going straight. Nice save. Yellow's going to be cutting it pretty close. I don't know why everyone is still all the way below the line. And I don't know what the thought process was behind that. Just braking in front of someone. Two laps to go, Rethink in the lead. However, we're going to look back at that move he made. And now they're doubled up. It's 4 cars in each lane. Now 5 on the top. That's going to hurt the inside. Bird jumps back down to the inside. Or Kirby, I'm sorry for using his nickname. And now the outside trying to get rolling here with the Rethink. It's going to come down to the white flag here for the stage. Absolute manipulation by Rethink, and he just, wow, forced the gap open and got it to work. And now the 54, or 45, I mean, gets under him. And now here comes the 45 to try and go for the stage way under the line. And that's going to be an awkward move. Yeah, he knows he better back out. He's going to force his way up. Alright, well, the 45 will be probably denied of any... Wow, everyone just cut him on there. Okay. And the 45 kills the field. Alright, let me go look at the Rethink's move and the 45's move. Trying to get that. I was way below. So, Rethink and drove under, and then forced his way back up. He'll be denied of that. And then the 45 also didn't try. On that white flag, because he did whatever that was. And then didn't really even try to go back. And a bunch of cars went under the line. So 45 and 54 are denied of anything. Alright, pits are gonna be open. I'll look and see if anyone else did. I didn't see anyone else force themselves up. Nice. He just glitched his speed. Alright, it's gonna be 36 laps to go. Beginning of stage 2 with the grid. And the inside not really connected, but now it is. And there goes Bird. And that's going to allow Landon to get to the lead. And I'm sorry if I keep using Bird as a name for Kirby. I'm just so used to it. Alright, Landon's going to get clear. Landon now in control of the lanes. 3 wide down the back straightaway. I don't know why the 45's under the line again down the back straightaway. But I guess now, since I feel like it, it's a good time for Crank It Up. And I'm gonna blast the audio so that way y'all can't hear. thought that would sound cool. But no, it really doesn't. We go onto the front bumper cam. Oh, you can actually see the camera. What the heck? I'll do that on Ethan. He's about to get to the, yep, right to the bumper of the 5. And I'm frozen. Let's go. This is where they wreck too. Nope, apparently not. Singled out mostly throughout most of the field. It's gonna be 32 laps, 32 to go. Yeah, I got 32 to go right now. 3 wide in the back. Nope, 2 wide. It's just the 45. I would assume that they're probably gonna start trying to fuel save. That's kind of their, now is kind of the time to start fuel saving. Yep. I forgot what I was gonna say. Alright, anyways, 3 wide. I think the issue is that no one wants to stay up high and make a lane. They want to be in the front and they want to stay there, so trying to make lanes is just impossible. Especially with only 8 cars. Because there's only so much you can do with limited fuel. I don't know what Ethan was just doing. Wasn't even paying attention. You can only do so much with the limited field. It sounds like I'm saying field. And that just goes to show right now, because if I make the Highland better, then everyone's just gonna run up there. So it's not like I can do much about it. And actually, the Highland is technically better than it was at the last season's Atlanta. So that's just great. So Kirby leads. And now 3 wide as Landon gets under the 11. The soul lag has been just persistent this entire time, and I'm kind of curious. Can I turn toggle leave, T-port, and infield back on without it causing too much lag? I'm tired of looking at it, how it's been. I'm sorry I'm not talking, it's just there's not a lot to talk about right now, other than their fuel saving, I believe. They're trying to save some fuel, but if you'll notice that lifting off the gas, it does not do as much as what it did before. It still does a bit, but you still lose at least like about 1.5 every second, I'd say, on average. So not as much as you are like on the gas, but it is definitely less effective. And I believe their goal is to just fuel save to the end of the stage. And I'm sorry, am I reading that right? Does Kirby seriously have that much less fuel than everyone? Kirby is at 1100, and the cars behind him are at 1700. We look at Kirby's fuel, he's at 1100 and a half. Cricket is at 1600. So way less fuel for them 60. And we compare that to the rest of the field. The only one close right now is well, close is Landon and somebody else that I saw. Landon and Diego. Mostly it's Landon, he's in the 1400s. Kirby's been trying to get some more fuel saved, however, it's not going to do a whole lot to him. I believe he's still going to have to pit, because he's less than half the tank. And the rest of the guys, they still got 20 laps or so left of gas. That is a wild estimate. I don't even know. And I guess it'd be a great time to calculate fuel mileages, because I've not done that in forever. Alright, so 1608 starting at the line. I don't know what it actually was, but I'm going to say it was 1608 because that's what it looked like. So it's going to be 1608 minus 1555. We'll say 1556 because it was kind of in the middle. That's 52 a lap. You divide how much you currently got, so 1550 divided by 52, and he's still got 29 laps of fuel. So if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's fine. But as we know, like, Kirby is at 900 fuel. So fuel saving is still definitely really important. Rethink is in 1700 still. I think everyone's just trying to save enough to make it to the end, or try to make it to the end. Now that Ethan's the leader, it's gonna be kind of hard for him to. And now Landon gets split up. So it's basically just a game of fuel now. And Kirby has already lost. Look at anyone else's fuel. Landon's at 1200, he's at the halfway. And Diego, has to be on the gas, so he's all the way back there. He's wasted some fuel. Kirby at 700. Like I said before, if Cricket could keep doing what he's doing, he technically makes it to the end. But that was only with the amount he saved that lap. Now he's leading. Now he's burning more fuel. So that could easily change how his outcome for the stage is. We know that Kirby and Landon are gonna have to eventually. It's just a matter of when they're gonna pit. And yeah. As now Kirby gets ditched. He's in the 600s now. Didn't even really occur to me that tires are still a thing. It looks like everyone's about the same on tires, however. So yeah, Kirby's now out of line. He's just gonna be killed on fuel. Rethig's still at 1500. Cricket now at 1200. Ethan now at 1200. I checked what we started the stage with. And I never look at how much fuel we have. So like, Ethan had 2,000 at lap with 32 to go. Ethan has lost 800 and 8 or 10. And he's lost 860 16 laps. Which means that he's making it on fuel. However, it's not the same story for a few other guys, like Landon and I believe Carl. No, Carl's fine. However, Kirby is at 500 fuel. So, definitely not the same story for him. He's gonna have to pit real soon. Like, really soon. Just hope that he could do that. and have a friend, because if he doesn't have a friend but then he does that, he's definitely screwed out of anything. Ethan drops to the back. So it's clear that fuel saving still is just as, or it's not as effective, but it still does a pretty, it does play a major role, whether you like it or not. Thankfully though, you cannot make the final stage by fuel saving, so even though we might see them fuel save, it's not going to do much. You can't make it regardless. Like, if the most that Prickett could have made was like a 29 lap fuel mileage, I doubt that anyone can beat that. Or, what am I talking about? 29 mileage when he was at 18 or whatever. So, as we come to 13 to go, Kirby's in a horrible situation right now. Where he needs to pit, but is he going to pit with somebody? You do actually risk going a lap down here if you pit. Actually, yes, you do. You don't even, it's not even a risk. You do go a lap down. So, the last thing that Kirby wants is to be trapped a lap down. Landon goes way under. Cricket goes way up. Cricket went up under his own power, but we'll have to see. Pretty sure that's Cricket who just said that. We'll need to look back at that and determine if that's whose fault that was. It seemed like Landon just went under. I should probably review that now before I make a decision for the stage. Alright, so Landon... So Cricket's coming up, Landon goes for the gap, he gets forced under. He's kind of dooring him, but Cricket just going straight. As much as I want to blame that at Landon, because I hate Landon, I can't fully put all blame on him. So, I'm not going to do much about that. 9 to go. Kirby is still in his horrible situation. He's just trying to make it to the end on fuel. Landon also just trying to make it to the end. I believe Landon's good, though. It's really Kirby that I'm worried about right now. 260 fuel. Also, it's supposed to be ounces. It says milliliters. Just don't talk about it. Like, the conversion is completely wrong. I'll fix it eventually. But, essentially, Kirby can make it to the end. That'll be a miracle for him. And, he has 8 laps to make it to the end. And 8 to go. Carl now takes the lead away from Landon. And as we look at Kirby now under 200 with 7 to go, can he pull it off? Can he save enough to make it to the end? Because if he... Oh, there, way under the line. So if he can, that would be really impressive. And that actually gets Carl out of line. And so does the 17. So now they're up top. No one's with them, though, so they're not going to go anywhere. And now Kirby is leading a line. That is the last thing Kirby wants to do. The first thing Kirby wants to do is not be leading a line, because what he wants is you want to be able to have that car ahead of you, so you could, one, get draft, because now you're just relying on the pushing the cars behind you. And not all the time does that work. I guess now we can show some speeds. relative to Kirby and Landon. You can see how much that they're gonna affect each other here. And now, absolutely brutal for Kirby. And he's, what the hell is going on at the turn? Landon better be able to get clear of that. Okay, yeah, good. And Kirby's just trying to hang on. He might have to pit if he can't get any form of help soon. Well, he's got back in line. He has 116 fuel. It skipped past 114. How sad. It's gonna be at 100. 17 leads. $100 on the dot now. About to be in the double digits. 99. He's holding all these guys up. I just want you to know that this, like, Kirby saving this much fuel, he has created a roadblock, and the 17 and the 11 are pulling away because of it. And Kirby now finally gets ditched. Oh god, good grief for Kirby. No one trying to help him. I mean, he has the potential to make it to the end of the stage, but he's gonna run out of fuel real soon. And across the line, it's going to be Carl winning. Let me make sure no one did anything too retarded. They're saying Ethan penalty. So let's go look.
John, you got a penalty on 99.
Okay, let me look. Carl goes down. Ethan's under the line. Yep, he didn't. So Ethan will be regulated to the back. I'll only check the entire clip and make sure no one else did the same. I know it's only, that just means it's only really going to be enforced from 2 to go, but it's whatever. Alright, end of pit road. The guys in the back getting into their stalls. Everyone else getting into their stalls. It's 12 pit boxes, boy. Only a few guys are racing. It's ridiculous. And the 45 is using 23's pit box for some reason. That should be a penalty for pitting out of his box, but whatever. So, Carl will get the lead. And also choose. Alright. Here we go. Back green. The 45 did not make the start. And he's merging. I can't give him a lap for that. I don't know what he's doing. It is something that happens. I was clipping to see why Landon said gamer, because... Oh, he was like on the line. Alright, so now the field saving begins again. They're just gonna do this for the rest of... as long as they can. Why are we so separated? I just come back to looking at it. They're all separated. I don't know why I landed saying sure I was. Let's just look. He goes down on 17. He's on the line. He never goes under the line. So I don't know what his problem is. He is not a very smart driver. Alright, down the back straight away. Kirby way down below the line for whatever reason. I probably should have been paying attention if it looked like something happened. Need to pay more attention to what's actually going on. Alright, now in the 41 to go mark, so this will be basically the first stage. 17 slams the wall. And the rethink around saves it. The 17 also is around and ups on his side. It'll be one car because it's 8 cars. Make the illusion that he flipped. Alright. There'll be one car cautions from now on. I do not think Cricket took any. Before
Sean, you
you
know what happened to Diego?
what happened to Diego?
So what happened to Diego is he didn't get pitted. He did not get pitted. I told him to respawn, and he's like, okay, because his pit wasn't working. I was like, if you merge, you should be able to get your laps back. Just explain what happened.
Yeah,
So I was frozen,
he
dude.
did not explain that.
Well,
So you might want to go tell him that it's single car cautions. Probably should have mentioned that it's single car because it's 8 cars, but we're not going to talk about that. Alright, well, pits are open. Landon's probably going to pit. And there he goes. It's actually the first caution for accident, so... like... realistically, because that's the first caution for an accident, like, it's not like it could go off to something else. Alright, in pit road. Gotta remember, if just one car spins, it's a caution. Because that was, I mean, it was one car, but it was like 2 cars in the same lap. And I've done that before, where if it's 2 cars in the same lap. And also, this, well, he got pit speed off of that, so. Because he got pit speed off of that, that's really the kind of deciding factor. So everyone else will get out. And Rethink is ahead of Carl, but what is Rethink doing? Alrighty. 38 laps to go. I believe now you can fuel save and make it to the end. It would be cutting it close though, but we'll see. And it's a green flag here from Atlanta. And yes, this will probably be another race without green flag pit stops. So Landon out front. I believe all they're going to want to do is just fuel save. And here we go. This is where the fun begins. So, I've yet to still add a meter that will give you a actual like miles per gallon, or I think it'd be laps per gallon, or laps per milliliter, or laps per ounce. Yeah, laps per ounce, because that's would just be the most easiest to script and stuff. I know how I'd do it too. So essentially we have 35 laps to go. A lot of drivers are just gonna cut straight to the chase and get the fuel saving. And I think one way that you can technically stop fuel saving if you really are just pissed off about it, in terms of Roblox, this does not apply to real life at all, but if you just lift and the entire field slows down, eventually somebody's gonna gas it out. And that could go on repeat. And when you actually slow down because you're lifting, the whole reason that fuel saving works is because you're being carried by the momentum of the other cars. Kirby? Let's see if Bird was doing something. Alright, Herbie gets forced in the line by Ethan and shoves Landon up. He should have backed out. What am I gonna do to him? We already got passed by Landon. Yeah, because that's gonna go great on my record. I probably should have penalized him on the spot. Now, I'm sure Landon's gonna complain about that later. He complains about everything. Now for the lead, the 17 and the 25. You can see Rethink just chilling out in the back. He is actually does not have that much more fuel. Oh, you know what? If they are just trying to save by themselves back there, they might actually lose the draft. Which is way worse than having to pit. Because, thinking about it right now, if you lose the draft and you need to, like, pit. Oh, good God, that's... Yeah. Yeah, no, they need to catch up. And they need to catch up now. So, 500 fuel has been gone through in 7 laps. Another 500 be about 1,500 in 23 to go. Whoa, the 17 way down low. He's gonna need to avoid the limiter. He got past it, thankfully. It's a very sketchy limiter. It's actually cut off. It's supposed to be wider, but there's a cone that keeps you from... Gives you another lane of apron to work with. Anyway, so if it took us 7 laps to get to past or like get 500 fuel out, then dude, this is just simple math. This is not even going to be accurate at all. Landing way under the line. Looks like he's... Wow. I don't know why Prickett just doored him for no reason. That was kind of ridiculous. Actually, it was like a little love bump. That or he was just asserting dominance, I don't know. But, as I was trying to do the math for and already forgot. So lap 23 would be at 1,500. Lap 15 you'd be at 1,000. Alright, so... In theory, it's gonna come down really close. Bird is at 1,700. Xander's at 1,800. We look at Landon, he's at 1,900. He's actually one of the best cars out here. Ethan as well. Carl at 1,600 or 1,900. Actually, he was just at 2,000. Rethink at 2,000 still, and the 45 also at 2,000. So they've actually been doing a pretty good job at staying with the pack and fuel saving. But we head towards the front. That's where we start to see guys not doing so well. Prickett is actually one of the worst cars right now. I mean, well, no, Kirby's worse, and Xander's worse. So actually, Kirby is the worst car. Again, and we saw how close he was last time. Last time around, last stage to making it. And yeah, and also, if we see one car wreck, that is a caution. I'm actually kind of curious, what is the fastest lap with slow lag? Like a normal lap with these cars, not the qualifying cars. The qualifying cars, we saw 29s. But with these cars, I believe it's in the 30s, like 31-second cars. Or, yeah, 31-second laps. I'm actually really curious how slow these laps are. And I guess while they're single file, I can go check, because nothing's gonna happen. Kirby probably just doored Landon up, and I wasn't there to watch it. Fastest, fastest, fastest. So 30 is 0.4. And actually, in that time, they have wasted a amount of fuel, chunk of fuel, 1,500. Sooner than I expected. 24 to go. Xander at 1,600. I guess I can just start checking people's laps so I have something to do. Going down the line. Or checking how much the fuel they're burning. And Rethink and Diego have just been cranking back there. Saving so much fuel. And I forgot to check what Xander's fuel was. Nice. Side by side for the lead. It's 60 and... Oh, there goes Carl! And that's going to be a caution. I told them that one car was going to be a caution, so I don't know why they're complaining. Well, fuel saving. So, that will... that'll definitely make it interesting. They will be good to make it to the end. Actually, they don't deserve to know. They found out the hard way. And it doesn't matter if it was safe or not. It was one car. I said it was going to be one car caution, so that is that. Alright. This will really shake things up. Those pits are going to open this time. We'll be going green with 17 laps to go. Tires. You could actually go fine without tires. I'd be impressed to see if somebody takes tires. Rethink says he's taking 2. That's odd. I mean, the tires don't even wear different. They wear all 4 same. And I was freaking in the... What the hell just happened? Alright, whatever. And 3 wide into entry at pit road. 3 wide, double file. And we have a car around. That's the 25. And the 17 and the 60 are switching boxes, apparently. Because their teammates all allow it. And Ethan's gonna get out. I'm guessing he just took like a splash or something. Xander's... after spinning, he's gonna have to keep going. Alrighty. Ethan chooses to pace the normal speed, so now everyone's gonna have to go catch up to him. Which is gonna cause a bunch of complications while choosing. Derby is high. I just need to remember that. Xander is also high. Was Xander even gonna make the start? Xander might not make it. Because it's green. Oh, he's gonna be right there. He's within draft, so we made it technically, but... Wow, that was close. And now... Can Landon capitalize on this inside before the 17 can get there? 17's actually going to back off, and now the 5 is going to ditch the 2 guys on the outside. Now they're not going to go anywhere. $17 to go, and now here comes the 45 up top. 17 way down in the grass. He saves it. I did not even see him. What happened to him? He saves it. He's fine. I hope that was not worth a caution, because that would be really awkward when I call it for the next wreck. But now, that outside lane, because they got 4 cars, they can get going. And landed down to the inside. And they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. There's 15 to go. It's really going to get dicey here as laps wind down. 15 laps to go here from Atlanta. I just realized, is this... Oh, that's my microphone. I'm an idiot. Alright, 14 to go. They're starting to single out a bit with down the back straightaway. 14 to go. It's 3 wide. It's the 54. I think from this point on, if anyone is forcing up, it'll be a definite penalty. Landon's fine. He didn't do really anything there. And now it is really getting racy here down the back straightaway. Kirby tries to go up and block the outside, did not get there in time. They still got 4 cars on the inside, and Carl's ditching the 45. It's 3 wide. And Ethan just backed out of nothing. Kirby in the lead. We have yet to see a Ford win this season. Even though the 17 leads the standings, we've yet to see a Ford win. So, seeing one now would be pretty interesting. And that might just be flat out shoving under the line. We'll need to look at that. There is a double yellow line roll here. Or double white line. Just, the under the double white is out of bounds. Can't go under it. And if you're under it, you need to back out. However, if you're forced, you still need to back out, but they can call a penalty for the car that forced them. Kirby now in control of the lanes with 10 to go. And now here comes the outside. And there goes the outside because the 17 dove to the middle. And Kirby now, he's going to have to go up high. Join the cars up top. And there's probably going to... And Carl ditches him. This is the sole reason why this outside lane doesn't work. Now they're 4 wide. And they're probably about to wreck. No, they don't, impressively. They don't. 9 to go. 3 wide in the back. Landon leads. Can Landon win? Ethan and then Xander. Ethan has room to come back up. He's going to take it. There goes the 45. That is a really awkward move. He almost wrecked himself basically doing that. And now Landon in the lead. 4 on the line. It's going to get real dicey here. 8 to go. Oh, there goes Rethink into the wall. Nope, no wreck, no caution. 45 on the line. I just need to start clipping everything that's gotta happen. And multiple cars under the line. And the 17 goes way down. He's just gonna back out. What just happened? We'll look at that in a minute. Seven to go. And now the 25 goes to the inside of the 5. There goes the 5. Now the 25's in control. And that outside lane just has no help to really go anywhere. And now Carl gets under the 25. Somehow, I don't know how, he just, like, forced his way in there. I don't know why I was clipping stuff when I can just look back at the stream. Now down the back straightaway, the inside is 5, the outside is 3. That is not going to work. But Carl, Rethink gets under Carl, up in the wall, and around goes Rethink. That's going to be the caution, and there goes Kirby, up in the air. Oh, and it's a wall pop, and there they go. And that is a multi-car wreck. Kirby in the grass, landing on pit road. And that is a late race caution, and that will be a late race restart. That might actually take us into overtime. Alright. So, we will probably have a 2 to go restart, so not in overtime. But, oh, I didn't even occur to me that there's actually no overtimes. So, yeah, that's interesting. We'll pit now. It'll be 2 to go restart. I guess let me lay out the ground rules for them since we had a problem with this at Vegas. So, everyone actually pits. That surprises me. No one pitted. Yeah. That was actually hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. And we have a car wrecking. Alrighty, here we go. It's gonna be choose for a 2 to go restart here at Atlanta. If a caution comes out, then that is it. They will race it back to the flag, whatever flag it is. They'll race it back to the checkered or the green-white checkered, or yellow checkered, whatever you want to call it. Final restart at Atlanta. It's all come down to this. And be ready, because we still have 2 laps of chaos to unfold. It's green, and the inside gets the jump. I just have my mouse on the caution button just in case. Alright, now down the back straightaway. Single file. No caution yet. No one is wrecked. Rethink slams! That's gonna do it. and that's how Carl's gonna win. Because everything freezes or something. What happened? Let's just ask everything what happened. Everything what happened. So when I be consistent with cautions, you're still gonna complain? Alright. Made it clear it was gonna be 1-car cautions. And now everyone's gonna complain about it. Did I not set the precedent that it was gonna be 1 car as a caution? Alright, well I set it on stream and it started with whoever it even was, when Prickett wrecked. Because it was 8 cars, I would throw cautions for one car. And it didn't matter if he was out of the way. I said I was gonna throw it for 1 car. When Prickett wrecked, he was not even close to anyone. I threw it for that. I got Tony complaining too.